The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Okay, so a young man has written to an advice column for
Great.
some advice.
Well, that would be the place to do it.
Let me read out his letter. He's on the computer.
Oh, he's typing.
Yeah. Dear Jane.
He's a great typist.
Yeah. Last month, I finally got a new job after being unemployed for a really long time. I'd gotten pretty desperate, so I was beginning to think I'd never find another paying role. By the time I went to the interview for this job, I basically had nothing left in my bank account. I was late on rent, and I had bills flying at me from every angle. I know a lot of people are feeling this right now.
Needed this job, right?
Yeah, needs it. I'm not saying this to try and elicit sympathy. More just because I want to explain why I took a bit of an insane step to make sure I'd land the job. The role I was going for, and now have, was in marketing, which isn't a field I have much experience in, but I was willing to take it on.
That's the spirit.
During the interview, it quickly became clear that, because of my limited experience, I wasn't the ideal candidate. You know when you feel it going
Yeah,
south.
you know.
But the recruiter and I seemed to get on, so I thought my best shot would be to win him over with my personality rather than my skill set.
Well,
Personality hires, it's a thing.
also, yeah.
Yeah, some people, they'll hire you for personality because of the vibe you bring into the company.
And also, personality works in marketing.
Yeah. We got talking, and he told me that he had a son who was around my age, 25. He said his son worked in banking and was doing pretty well for himself, but that their father-son relationship was going through a bit of a tough patch because his son had recently come out as gay and didn't think he handled the news in the best way.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what...
He's telling all this to a stranger that he's interviewing for a job.
They've connected. They've connected. What do you mean? I've gotten into real deep conversations with strangers off the back. So.
No, but when you're interviewing for a job.
Yeah, I think it can happen anywhere, to be honest. If you feel a connection, you can get deep. Yeah. I don't know what made me do it, but I decided to lie and tell him that I was gay too.
So he had a second chance at righting the wrongs.
Okay. Then, before I knew it, I was making up this whole fake sob story about what it was like coming out to my own parents and how hard it has been on them and how we are working really hard to get our relationship back on track. The whole time, I could see he was engrossed and his interest fueled my lies even more. At the end of the interview, he gave me a hug.
Oh, God.
And he put an exclamation point.
He's
gave me a
gone too
hug.
far. He's gone
and he
too
said
far.
that he was grateful to me for sharing my story and that he could tell I was a good kid who needed a break, and he offered me the job on the spot. Now, relief hit me like a truck.
Yeah.
But then came immediate guilt. I've been working for the company and with this guy for 2 weeks now, and I'm constantly paranoid that someone's going to find out my secret. I feel really shitty about what I've done, but surely I can't come clean without being fired. I can't afford for that to happen. So do I have to keep lying about being gay forever?
Only at work.
From lies and shame.
Only as long as he's got that job.
That is a crazy scenario you've gotten yourself into. A lie right off the bat that you have to. That is so in the forefront. It's not I've got a tattoo on my bum that no one will ever see.
No.
It is so in the forefront of who you are that you have to keep that going. People will be trying to hook you up with people they know.
You're going to have to keep yourself tidy at the staff Christmas party.
Just all of it. All of it. Even your house. Like, like gay people got their stuff sorted in their houses. If anyone from work comes over, you have to get rid of your boob posters.
You have to start curating your Instagram feed because it's got to be, you can't be just pictured with girls all the time. And your new workmates are going to go on and check that stuff out.
So how does he get out of this? Dear Jane, she's given him some advice. She said, perhaps during a break time chat with colleagues, you could divulge that you're also finding yourself attracted to a woman. It's not quite a lie.
You're coming out as
quite the truth, but it solves the problem of you dating women. That was her advice. Her main advice was don't lie. But you know what? Lies happen, and sometimes you don't even realise it coming out of your mouth.
Or sometimes you feel like you're backed into a corner and you just blurt it out, but then you've got to live with it.
Yeah, this is what we want to speak to people about if you have done this. Have you lied, right? So it's a lie, it's a big lie, and you've had to back it up and you've had to keep on going with it.
Yes, you've had to sustain the lie.
Yes. Lies that keep on going. They become lies that become your lives. That's what we're talking about right now. Hey, Tennille.
Hey guys, how you going?
Good, mate.
Okay, what did you lie about, Tennille?
I lied about having experience with my accounting program to land the job. And I rocked up on the first day with a book called My for Dummies. And I just winged it, and they didn't even say anything to me, and I just pretended that, like, oh, yeah, I just used this book, like,
As
when I sometimes get stuck.
Oh.
And then I went on, and 20 years later, I actually do bookkeeping. Well, I own my own business now.
Oh, the lie became true.
So you faked it till you made it, basically.
I faked it till I made it. And, yeah, I worked for my parents' business doing their bookkeeping, and I've got my own business, Reparts WA in Perth, in Bentley, and I do the books for us there.
Hilarious.
Wow, that's the way I'd go for all my books needs, to be honest.
Dummies. That's all you need.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you think about covering the dummies part up with a sticker or maybe write for geniuses?
For experts.
Yeah, I just was this is my guy.
I mean, that's balls.
Can I tell you right now, we've experienced a girl that we work with here who's recently been out and about doing different jobs for her university, and she went to one place where she lied up the wazoo about what she could do on her resume.
Yes.
And then the daily struggle of her saying that she felt so anxious about going to work because she had to do something that she had said that she could do that she couldn't. Giant reports.
It's really, really difficult.
She was panicking.
Yes.
So that's the reality. At least you got through it.
Yes. A girl that we used to work with, I heard her once say loudly in the office, does anybody know how to use Excel? It's one of the things I lied about on my resume. And I said, one of the things?
Yes. Love to see what the other one is.
I know. Thanks, Danielle. Coralie, hello.
Hi.
Hey, Coralie.
Okay, Coralie. What was the lie that you had to sustain?
Okay, so I worked for an airline, and all the people in human resources were from an Italian background.
Yes.
And I sort of like, people always mistake me for being Italian.
Yes.
And they asked me if I was Italian, so I told them yes, my father was Italian.
Yes.
So then they would give me everything that I wanted and all my annual leave and everything. But the downside was then they put me on international check-ins with all the people going to Italy who could come and speak to me in Italian.
Oh, because you could
and
speak
I had no idea what they were saying. Yeah.
Coralie.
So I had no idea what they were saying, and I had to just smile and go along with it. And I tried to actually learn Italian so that then I could be able to speak to them in Italian.
That is a big lie to say that you're fluent in a language and you haven't even tried to study it yet.
Can you even make spaghetti bolognese?
I had said to them that I didn't speak it fluently, so I knew bits and pieces.
Yes,
sweetheart.
Of a very regional dialect, as it turned out.
Oh, my God. How long did that lie go for?
That went probably for a good year and a half.
Amazing.
Wow. You know what? Well done to keep it up for a year and a half, lying about knowing a language.
Sausages and jars of tomato sauce and everything.
Yeah. My mates at university had this group of friends who were going for a lease. And the house was beautiful now.
Yeah.
It was too beautiful for university students.
One
and
of
they
those
knew
unicorn
that.
houses.
It's gorgeous. Beautiful gardens and all that sort of stuff. So he said to me, hey, can you come with me and can we pretend we're a couple so we can get the lease? And I said, no worries.
Because they're going to pick a gay couple
there was so much
over a bunch of single guys.
So me and Mark went there and there was so much hand holding. there was a bit on there. He goes, I'm going to do this thing in front of them. And I said, yeah, because I'm pretending there's something on my face, like an eyelash. And he went,
cute.
You just got an eyelash. And he goes, blew off my face because he thought that's very intimate. So then we got to like this sunroom area, which would have been, they have so many sick parties in this place. But we went to this sunroom area in which he said, oh, Nathan, this would be perfect for your art studio. I said, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? It's got really lovely natural light. And we're being so polite. Anyway, he got the lease. They wrecked that joint.
And that's the last time you had any physical contact.
Yes, that was it. That was it.
Sophie's in Rolling Stone. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, good,
All right,
Sophie.
Did you tell a lie that you then had to sustain?
It was my best friend's wedding earlier this year, and you know how when you're at weddings, everyone asks you what you're doing with your life, and I didn't really have an answer, so I told everyone that I was moving to France, and now I'm going at the end of the month.
Oh. So it came true.
Or you're doing it so you're not being called a liar.
Yeah, what is it? What? So did you have before this, did you have any aspiration to move to France?
Well, I just got back from holidays from France.
Yeah, right. And you're like, it was really nice. I could live there. And so that's why, just to sound more interesting, you told people that. And now you're going to do it.
Yeah.
What are you going to do then?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of
She's going to, you know what? She's going to live her truth, so she's not a liar.
She's going to eat croissant. So, can you speak French, Soph?
A little. I've signed up to a school, so I'm going to go there and learn French for a few months.
Great.
If I can get a job.
How old are you, Soph? How old are you?
I'm 28.
No, that's the time to do it, because you get stuck in life otherwise.
Do you know, are you going to go to Paris, or do you know where you're going to move to?
I'm going to go to Lyon.
Oh, lovely.
What are you doing? Do you know anyone?
Do you know anyone?
I know a couple of people, so we'll see how it goes.
So you're literally just jumping into the abyss and go, I'm going to go and live in France because you lied about it at a wedding.
Yes.
To be honest, though,
I like your chutzpah.
It looks great. Emily's having a great time there.
Indeed.
Emily is loving it.
New series out soon.
So when are you going?
End of the month.
Okay, when you get there, can we speak to you? I just want to know what you... I just want to make sure you're okay. Can we speak to you? When you get settled, can you contact us?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you set a time limit, or are you just going indefinitely?
I'm going for a year. I got the year visa, and I just thought, sod it, I'll go. All of my friends are married, so I'm just going to go.
You were pushed to the brink at a wedding, and this is what happens. Well, French men, they've got lovely accents.
We've had a couple of great calls there. I'm going to give you the first pick because you're going to be our French reporter.
We've got one more call.
Do we?
Yes, we do. Yeah. Hang there, Sophie. Claire is in Perth. Hello, Claire.
Hello.
Hi,
All right, Claire. Did you tell a lie that you then had to sustain?
Yes, and it's a bad one.
Great.
Oh, yum.
We're just going to settle in. Take it away, Claire.
Okay, so this is many moons ago, so please don't judge, but I was in a regional town trying to get a prac placement at a school, and it was so difficult that I finally landed, hopefully one at a Catholic school, and the only requirement was we had to sit with the priest. Can you see where I'm going?
Yeah.
So one of the big things was that they preferred someone of obviously Catholic faith. So I lied and I told them that my parents were Catholic but were not practicing the religion.
Yes.
But I really wanted to get back in and just be a part of the roots of it.
Claire, this is the worst lie of all.
They offered me the spot, and I was so petrified that every break I got, I sat with the religious teachers, because obviously we didn't teach it, to learn as much, and I got the kids to teach me as much as they could, so when we had to go sit it, I kind of knew what to do.
Wow. You know what? That's unbelievable, because if you don't know anything about religion, I mean, I found it very interesting when I learned about the New and the Old Testament, what the difference was. It's so layered.
Oh, there's a lot.
They're so layered.
But here's a fundamental part of it. Lying to a priest is bad. Like, I'm no expert, I'm no theologist, but lying to the priest's face.
But then again, Google
pretty
priest.
Bad. I know, that's true.
Google priest.
That's true. That is true.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Now, I don't think you're aware of this. A bet was placed the other day in this studio. Amy was there for the birth of this bet. This is Harry will not stop banging on about a certain show.
Oh, yeah.
The Rookie.
The Rookie.
He will not stop banging on about The Rookie. And it's a hate-watching situation that's turning into a bit of admiration.
I think it's just love.
No, it's complicated.
It's like when you know something's bad for you, but you do it anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And you know it's the plots are terrible, and you know, but you're in.
It's a
stuck.
toxic relationship.
It is. It's non-stop action though, which is so exciting. But it was harmless at first. I was like, oh, cool, 1 season, 6 episodes.
And it's Nathan Fillion.
There are 6 seasons, 22 episodes each, 40-minute episodes.
It's back in the years when TV worked for their money.
Yeah.
Where are you?
We're in the. I'm in halfway through season 1.
Anyway, it's come at a really bad time because the Olympics is on, and Harry's been watching The Rookie over the Olympics. So Harry has been trying to get, because I know what it's like. It's so frustrating when you're watching something that no one else is watching because you want to be able to talk about it.
You're trying to get everyone involved.
So he wants me to be involved, and I said to him, I will not like it. I do not like it. He goes, you need to give me 2 episodes, and he goes, and then report back to me. I said, all right, no worries. The deadline's tomorrow, so I'm going to be watching 2 episodes today.
Yep.
But Harry, I put the bet on the table, and I said, if I do not like it, What do I get to do to you?
Slap me twice.
Oh, across the face.
Across the face. And he also said...
With his dominant hand?
Yeah, with his dominant hand, and he's going to do it out of the car window so we can go faster.
Yeah. So I said, no, we're not going to do it on property, on work property, because then HR. So we're going to...
arms. I think you're going to be fine, Harry.
No, that's not getting in the car. So we're going to take it to the laneway, and I will slap you openly hard twice. But in return, Harry, if I don't watch it by tomorrow, Harry gets to slap me twice.
It's a slap for a slap, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so tomorrow there may be some face slapping in the laneway of Nova. So it's HR, Amy.
You can't say that. You can't call HR.
No, we're not calling HR. I won't call HR. You
Wait,
call HR? No.
Next, everybody.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Always get excited when something's happening in the local hood.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know, I live near Morley, as you know. Spoken about my recent trips to the Galleria.
To go to the one shop that's still there. Nice.
I slagged off the Galleria talking about how, you know, it needs to get an upgrade, and then one of our callers saw me there shopping the next day.
It needs to get an upgrade, but I'll still go.
I said, no, everyone here knows it's crap, but we all shop here. Anyway, there's a local news agency. It is the Bishop Street News Agency, which has sold its third Division 1 winning ticket in Lotto this year.
Great effort.
And that's in Morley. So excited. Amy, you're in Morley. Amy lives in Appleton. Are you excited, Amy? Isn't it exciting?
Yeah.
I know.
Do you feel like they've used up all their luck?
Don't know, or they just could be building on their luck.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
There's a $30 million Powerball this week, so it's like, do we need to make that journey?
We are hitting Bishop Street. Tina and Tam are the owners.
Oh, that's
Tim
cute.
Tam, Tina Tams. And their son Peter works there as well. So they said their secret, because I asked what's the secret, and they said, it's just like...
It's like...
basically, Peter goes, just a fluke.
It's a numbers game, let's face it.
Yeah. So this is the thing. One of the previous winners of the first division was a syndicate that I think won $1 million. Yep.
Yes.
So
divided between a bunch of people, yeah.
So one person was winning, just under $200,000 share of that. That person, after the lotto draw, realised that she had a ticket. She didn't know how much she won, but she thought, oh, wait there, I've got a winning ticket. She's called them in tears saying, I've lost my ticket. And they're going, well, hold on.
How did she know that hers was the winning one?
I don't know. She must have her numbers written down or something like that. Yeah, some people copy their tickets.
Sure.
Anyway. But so she's rang them crying, and she says, I lost my ticket. I don't know where it is. So 2 hours go by after the first call. She calls us again, he says. She's in tears. She can't believe that she lost her ticket. And that's when we tell her, you have to come to the shop quick, because at the same time, a customer has found a ticket on the floor with her name on it, which she must have written on there.
How long had it been there then?
Don't know. She must have just got it before the draw. And that ticket was worth $198,000.
Wow. Just dropped it on the floor.
The customer picked it up and handed it in, and she got her winning ticket, and she got her money.
So there's a lot here, because that person has picked up something off the floor
worth
$200,000 and didn't even check it. They didn't even go, I'm just going to put that through the machine.
Up a lotto,
that's right there, and the machine that scans it is right there.
They're going, oh, wait there, I found a lotto ticket here.
Or not even. I'm just checking my ticket.
No, but that's what they did. I found a lotto ticket here. With $200,000, that person, you would have to give them some money.
Oh, you would think.
What would you give that person? Because without them...
Oh, at least $20.
Harry, what would you give that person?
Depend if they were hot or not.
What would you give that person?
If they're hot, like 100.
I'm with Nat. Around $15 to $20.
God, you two are assholes. Amy, they don't live in our area. They don't know the community that we have.
Amy's giving them $5.
I was going to say $2 scratchy.
Amy gives them $5, pushes them away and says, get away from my children.
Amy's got a new kitchen to pay for.
What would you?
I don't know, a couple of hundred?
Yeah.
No!
$100. Couple of hundred.
I would give that person at least $10,000.
No, you're not giving them 20,000.
Without them, my ticket's gone. Without them picking it up and being honest, and my ticket's done. Are you serious?
Maybe
are you both? Are you all serious?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, in the area, a bottle of bourbon would go down nicely.
No, your community. Know what they want.
My favourite thing, and I want to pop into Bishop Street, is there one of those stores which has everything in there. So
it's a newsagent / gift shop.
It's got tools.
Oh, great.
It's got souvenirs. They reckon, the biggest incense collection in Perth.
Well, that's nothing to boast about, is it?
And they sell live fish.
Remember
little lotto place on the end of my street that I used to go to, and then they shut down. That guy would just sell his like stuff that he wasn't using around his house. One day I went in there, and then he put it on the corner. There was a exercise bike which looked like it had been left out in the rain, so it was rusted.
So they picked it up,
and that was $30. And then he had his old fish tank, and I said, "Where's this?" Because you can see there was like old green moss stuff on the fish tank.
You can tell it's not new.
Where'd you get this fish tank? He goes, "Oh, it's mine. I don't use it anymore. I'm selling it." I'm like, what are you talking about? Right next to the Archie Digest comics, it was, which were
Everything's
brown.
got its place on the shelf.
So funny. Anyway, Bishop Street News Agency.
There you go. 3 winners this year.
Hey, we're going to make it 4. Amy, you getting your ticket there? Yeah?
We'll go
5. 5?
We'll go halves.
5 winners. 5 winners.
Okay. All right. It's been nice working with you.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Going to the time of the morning when Natalie gets her breakfast.
Yes.
And I never want to eat in the morning, but when I smell food, I think, like, it's on. And I'd like to eat.
By breakfast, I have last night's leftovers.
Yeah,
so tonight it's some, like, chili con with a little bit of Mexican rice.
Anyway, so then I always say to Natalie, share it around. But, she can't because...
No.
You know what she does? She puts in something that I don't like.
On purpose.
Beans.
There are beans.
Kidney beans? Stupid
there
old
are kidney beans in that chili. Yes, indeed.
So then I said, she knows that is the way for me not to
that's why
get
I put
involved.
Them in there.
That 3-bean medley, just
avocado.
beans. But I want to talk to Sam, who's filming right now.
Microphone.
Because then Sam brought up 3-bean medley. Because 3-bean medley was one of those things that was in the Big Brother house as a staple.
Yeah.
So you always had access to it.
It puts me off because the liquid in it always seemed like saliva to me.
It's slaggy. It's so slaggy. You've got a history with 3-bean medley.
A hilarious 3-bean mix story.
So they have these like tiny little cans. I'll say when I was at my skinniest, all I would eat was a tin of tuna and these tiny 3-bean medley. And I'd crawl to dinner. I'd almost fainted.
Would you look forward to your 3-bean medley?
No, I hated it.
I don't think anyone enjoyed it.
It was a punishment.
Nobody goes,
no one. They're
going to treat myself today and
one
have
of my
3-bean
favourite things is a can of 3-bean medley. And if that ain't living.
Get out.
That ain't living.
Get out. There's more to see. Yeah.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.